Hey folks, thought I'd come to you today and do a video. Um, I'm gonna call this video "What's Your Deer Rifle?" And this is my deer rifle. I've had this for several years now. Bought it new. Uh, it is the Marlin XL7, and I'll try to get you some closer shots of it here. It does have adjustable trigger. I do have a Vortex. I think that's a Crossfire 2. That's a 3x9x50 scope. This particular Marlin was made in Mayfield, Kentucky after they moved their operations to Mayfield. Um, I have killed 2 deers with this rifle, both of them with one shot. Never had to use a follow-up shot to kill a deer. So anyway, I thought I'd make this video on my particular deer rifle, and the deer rifle that I have and use the most. And like I said, this is a Marlin XL7. It does on it. I have a Winchester neoprene sling. I don't know if they even make the XL7 anymore. I'm not sure if they make it or not. But as you can see there, it was made in Mayfield, Kentucky. So anyway, that's a look at my deer rifle. I'd be interested in knowing what everybody else uses. Now this Vortex scope, I put on there last year. I put the Vortex scope on it, and honestly, I have yet to zero this rifle in. And let me set up, and we'll talk about it a little bit. All right, guys, a little more talk about my rifle. Like I said, it does have the Vortex Crossfire 2 scope. I put on it about 2 years ago. Deer season before last. And I've had this rifle probably close to 10 years. And I've killed 2 deer with it. But, you know, honestly, I don't get to deer hunt every year. So out of the last 10 years, I've probably deer hunted 3 times, and 2 of those times I did take a deer. Last time was about a probably, I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was a 8-point buck, but not a huge deer, but a decent sized deer. And I've used this rifle extensively. I did buy this gun new from Bud's gun shop. I used to shop Bud's all the time and watch for deals. When I bought this rifle, I got this rifle for, I'm wanting to say it was around $220. Excellent buy. I basically bought the gun, brought it home. At that point, I had I think I had a Simmons scope on it, just a cheap scope that I initially bought just to get it, you know, just to get it up and running and shooting. And I bore sighted it, and I actually took it to the rifle range, and off of a rest, I had it shooting. It took me about, this gun has had less than, well, I've killed 2 deer and I sighted in initially. So this gun has had about 9 rounds to it out of its life. So, and the first 7 of those were zeroing it in. Took me 7 rounds to get it zeroed. I had it to where it would shoot 1 inch high at 100. And the last deer I killed, I actually shot it at over 300 yards. So this has been an awesome gun. And the reason I don't hunt more is because over the past few years where I worked at the hospital, we worked so many hours and I was on call so much of the time that I actually didn't have time to hunt. Getting time off to hunt was not even not even a thing. You might as well not even think about it. So, you know, uh, but the gun has been awesome. It's an awesome shooting gun. It shoots flat as hell. I mean, it's a flat shooter. Um, I do mean to at some point. I'm not going to deer hunt this year because I just started the new job and not long ago, and although I probably had time this year because this new job I have a lot more time off, you know, to do things. But next year, hopefully, I'll get to take up deer hunting again. God willing, I'm still alive and you know everything's going good. Maybe I'll get to deer hunt next year. But I don't know what calibers other people prefer for deer. I have my first rifle I ever bought when I was a kid was a Savage 110. It had an old wood stock on it. It looked like a pine 2x4 that they put some finish on, and just an old rough, I mean, just old wood cheap stock. The gun actually had sights on it, which, you know, I actually kind of like. You can't buy many rifles nowadays in this range with sights, so everybody uses a scope. But back in the day, they did put rifle sights on high-powered rifles, and that was my first rifle I ever bought was in 270, and that thing was a shooting machine. I ended up trading it off. Of course, I was a kid. I traded all the time. I hunted with it maybe 2 years, and then I traded it off. I actually traded it for a Taurus nickel-plated 38 Special, a Model 10 copy with pearl grips on it. I thought that was the most awesome thing ever was when I was a kid. So, traded them off my 270, but I've always been a fan of the 270. I've owned lots of different calibers. I mean, I've owned just about every caliber there is in a high-powered rifle. 30-06, 308, had a 300 Win Mag, 223. I've never owned a 243 or a 7mm, but that's about. I had a 350 Marlin. I've had a 45-70, 30-30. You know, all the most common rounds I've had, but I always end up going back to the 270, which I feel is a very capable round for deer. So anyway, I just thought I would bring you along, let you look at this gun. The action on it's as slick as can be. It's just a joy to shoot. It's a really nice gun. It is unloaded. You know, it does have the blind magazine, so you have to unload it and load it through the top. This gun's never had any modifications or anything done to it. It's like it came out of the box. Has an excellent trigger. Does have the adjustable trigger. I guess Savage calls it an Accu-Trigger, and some of the others have names for it. But this rifle has a really nice trigger. I mean, it's like right there. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd shoot this video. And I know I ramble on a lot. You know, that's I tend to get talking and lose my train of thought sometimes and go off on different directions. And I'm trying to improve my videos, so just be patient. And hopefully quality of videos will improve and the content will improve. But I'm just interested to see what's your deer rifle. Do you have an old favorite that you've used for a long time and a standby that you can go to and know it'll get the job done? So anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody watching and taking the time to watch my videos and giving me thumbs up and leaving comments. And I hope everybody stays safe and has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know a lot of places they're trying to limit size of your get-togethers and that stuff, but make the best of it. Enjoy time with your family, and stay safe, and God bless, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.